had a really good jump off the start, and me and Zane were positioned on opposite sides of the bomb. So I had Wolfslayer right to my right, and I knew it was going to be a drag race between me and him because he doesn't like to shut down. So I was a little stressed on that, but executed the jump. And
yeah, I got off to a good start, kind of chose my own line over there on the left. Everyone was kind of fighting for that right side, and I wasn't too sure how it was going to work out because there was just so much zigzagging trying to get up through that bomb because there wasn't really a main line. But got up there, didn't see anyone to my left or my right, and I was pretty happy about that.
Yeah, ended. I missed my line a little bit, but the line I hopped on was, I think, possibly even better. So yeah, pretty smooth, and chased Zane down at the end of the bomb, just kind of towed behind him a little bit, capitalized on his mistakes, and it's a little easier to read the terrain and to read not so much the terrain, but the course when you're following, just because it's a little pink ribbon, it's super spaced out, so you can kind of capitalize coming up over ridges and whatnot.
The devil's workshop, generate more smoke than heat. Time and time again, when you're saying what you mean. Even if all my bones are broken, I will drag myself back from the edge to kill the king.
So I had a really good start, and it was a super smooth line. I could sit down the whole entire time, which I did. I was about I think I was fourth at the end of the bomb behind Nick Burson.
Got off to a decent start and then got stuck in the dust and got in a ditch and got buried right off the bat. So it took like the whole first loop to get back to where I needed to be.
I got a pretty good jump off the start. I started right next to Ava, and I was able to outpower her. I actually started in second, which was, I think, good for me. And then that bomb was like a little crazy. It was kind of hard to tell where you're at, so I'm not exactly sure where I came out from at the end of the bomb.
It was a day, that's for sure. My start was not great. That bomb scared me quite a bit, actually, and I didn't really get a good jump, and I kind of got dusted out, so I just checked up pretty hard, and that made for a hard race for me, just trying to make up positions and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was trying to push on that first lap. Markings were pretty tough. Just not a lot of the arrows were down. So, you try and push, and then you'd kind of just be looking for course. But yeah, Dante kept it really close there. We got into the technical stuff, into some virgin stuff, and I think he was kind of just able to cue off where I was going and see where I was making mistakes. And
so rode a fairly smooth first loop, and was a little blessed with the conditions, so didn't have to stress passing too much because there was good dirt, so was able to charge, and then sure you get dusted out here and there, but just towed Zane in on that first loop.
So I got Sam in the sand wash, and after that I just put my head down and just motoed out through the day. And the course actually was more my favor. I like it here. It's a little different. I think my biggest thing is the rocks kind of stay planted here, so I know they're not going to roll. So anything technical in the rocks are going to stay put. And it got more technical on the second lap, which was more in my favor. And I kind of like the traditional hare and hounds. And that's how they were back in the day. They were fast on the first loop. The second loop was more technical and more virgin stuff, and you had to kind of figure out how to make it through. And today I think was a little bit more tough with a couple of markers being down, so you had to kind of navigate.
So you and David went back and forth?
Yeah. I think he got me a few times, and then I got him back. He helped, yeah. And then, yeah, he passed me, and I'm like, yeah, he can go. I don't know why. I was pretty smoked today, and yeah. But he was ripping, so. A chance gave me a few wheels earlier on in the day after the bomb, and then I kind of pushed hard enough to gap myself out, and then just kind of kept it going until the finish.
It was good. I was second off the start. Kind
kind of let Dante by real quick. I didn't want to get in the way of that battle. Let them go do their thing, and then there was a big freight train of us, and just tried to hold on. Arms pumped up real bad for a little while, and then just kind of hung on. But yeah, just out of shape. I love riding out here. Obviously, the rain threw a wrench in kind of the course's plans and that, but
with all the rain and stuff, everything that came through here, it was super sketchy, but made the best of it, and we all funneled in. I think I was like top 20, and then slowly but surely kind of rode my own race, and the day went on kind of from there. Rode smooth the first loop, second loop, just need to be in better shape.
Honestly, I just wasn't comfortable today. It was a little too fast for my liking, and when I got to the second loop, I was waiting for it to get like nasty and technical, and it never really got quite technical enough for me to like start getting comfortable and pushing. And even after last week, I'm still a little sore and just a little, out of it from that. But yeah, glad to make it through this one safe and sound.
Rappel down the rocks behind the lines. Some people rush to employ me. Some people have to destroy me. Either the way they die.
So I think I had a pretty decent gap going into the second loop, which is good because a few miles into the second loop on a fast road, I hit a rock going insane, and I slid a little bit on the chin and got the arm. So, but that was not that fun. It's kind of one of those moments that makes you wonder like why you do this a little bit as I was laying on the ground. So I kind of didn't even want to get up and finish, but I knew that the championship was on the line, so I knew I had to. It was kind of survival mode after that. Honestly, I don't know that I was really riding the best, but I knew that I was in first, and I knew I had to stay in first, so just kind of everything I had to get into the finish.
We went and pre-rode a little bit yesterday, and my shock blew out like literally last minute, and then had to start, just figured out what I was going to do. I ended up running rider shock. A little too stiff for me. Thought it would be fine just because I put my spring on it, so I felt like the first loop I didn't ride terrible. I know I always struggle at the faster ones, and I definitely struggled, like I said, today with how the bike was working. So yeah, like I said, just mentally pissed off.
I made a couple passes and put myself in third, and then basically just rode in third all day. My bike's still having a couple weird issues, so that didn't help, obviously. Yeah, I was seriously like sitting there talking to my bike, like, please, just okay, like, just make it to the finish. You got like 8 more miles, it's fine.
was wonderful. Once she was fine. Once she was beautiful. Once she was mine. Changes come over her body. She doesn't see me anymore. Now changes come over her body. She doesn't see me anymore.